Oh, goodness. We're live. I got to play the intro clip.
That's why it's really important to have a plan and understand what your goals are.
In fact, my camel out there is suffering right now with a broken back.
So I actually found Pepe when it was only a couple of hours old, and I'm like, oh, this is a funny meme.
Oh my god.
Yo! Who is this degen?
The old man is swing trading over years at a time. And it's like, that's where the real money is made.
The answer is a permanent loss. With single-sided staking, you don't have to worry about impermanent loss.
Really, at the end of the day, it's just the matter of a macro market. It's just what happens.
If you're aware, if you're disciplined, you can hone that into further financial growth.
Financial freedom, so we can actually live life and not have to be constantly living paycheck to paycheck. I mean, that's the ultimate goal, more or less, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, crypto degenerates, ducks and squirrels, welcome to Whiskey Wednesday. Today is a special episode, just like every episode. If you haven't figured that out by now, every episode is a special episode. And today we're going to be talking about this one thing that changes everything and that no one's ready for it. And I still have to figure out what that thing is because I kind of made this show up about 30 minutes ago and decided that we're going to talk about something very special and clickbaity. And I'm still figuring it out. We're still working on it. But you guys are the only ones that know that because you guys were here at the beginning of the show. So I want to reward your good behavior and showing up nice and early to the DGen Roundtable stream. And so I think what I'm going to be talking about for you guys is the art of copywriting. And for those of you guys that know me, I guess I should tell you guys who I am. Hello, everybody. My name is Will Stevenson. I'm a traveling iron worker, and I go around the states building TV towers. And in my free time, I talk about cryptocurrency and self-improvement and all that other cool stuff. But you guys don't care about me. You care about what I can do for you. And that is like what I want to drive at with today's conversation. It's all about the world is all about what can you do for other people? What kind of problems can you solve for them? How can you make their day better? How can you make their lives better? Et cetera, things like that. So the stuff that changes everything that nobody thinks about and that no one's ready for is like, hey, your life is actually just mostly based on service if you want to build relationships with other people. So that's what I'm here to talk about, and how we can do that by using the magical, fancy milquetoast art of copywriting and perhaps a little bit of solving other people's problems and thinking about things from other people's perspectives and stuff. So it's fucking great to see you guys. Welcome to the show. I guess we're going to go ahead and do everyone's favorite part of the show, which is, I have my sheet right here. Everyone's favorite part of the show is chat motherfucking shoutouts. So we're going to go ahead and get started by doing the chat shoutouts, shouting out to you guys that are cool enough to show up here and hang out with me and hang out with the other viewers. So let's see what we got here. First and foremost, we've got Miss Amber Simon, who says, hello, grateful to be here. Hello, Amber Simon. Good to see you as well. Glad we can have you with us tonight. We're also joined by Mr. Ken Turian54X, who says, what's up, DGens? What's up with you too, broski? He's got some whiskey ready to go. I happen to have some whiskey too, my good friend. I have Delicious Loves Coffee, which is basically whiskey. It's that moon juice that keeps you up all night, and it's going to be a good time. Looks like Amber's doing the same, drinking coffee over there. We've also got Mr. Fat Sammy. What's up, my dude? What's up, Fat Sammy? Good to see you, broski. Welcome to the stream and to the comments. Glad that we could have you with us tonight as well. I don't think I've seen you too often, Fat Sammy, but I recognize that name. So glad we could have you with us tonight here on the DGen Roundtable. So the thing I want to tell you guys, the thing that changes stuff is how can you get people to listen to you? How can you get people to want to click on things? How can you get people to want to interact with and do the things that you think are interesting or think would make them better, or selfishly think that you think would make their life better? Oh, and by the way, Kenturian54X here, I just do a little bit of meth to stay up all night. Absolutely, broski. Nothing like a little bit of Adderall. It fixes everything. By the way, for you guys that didn't know, Adderall is basically methamphetamines. So there you go. Sorry to break it to you. If you didn't already know, now you know. But yeah, just got to do a little bit of meth to stay up all night. But the way that you like I'm gonna walk it back here a little bit. The way that you can get people to do things is you can either force them to, or you can incentivize them to. And generally speaking, forcing people to do things is a short-term solution, and incentivizing people to do things is a long-term solution. And here in Hexaco, we like things that are more delayed gratification-esque, things that are more of the mindset of we put off doing a cool thing now so that way we can get an even more cool thing later. To quote Dave Ramsey, you live like you've never lived before, so that way one day you can live like you've never lived before. The general idea of copywriting is you want to get people interested and excited using techniques that are like super duper well researched and well known and have just like worked forever throughout human history. Like anytime you guys see a caution sign, it's probably got yellow and it's probably got black. It's got two contrasting colors that stick out, and it's like, hey, look at me. It's a caution sign. We don't want you to slip on the floor and die. That is actually an example of like very, very, very simple copywriting. So like copywriting in a more broad sense, not in like an exact sense. Copywriting in general is just the idea of writing things in such a way that people want to be interested in reading it or interacting with it. So like if you write caution on a sign and then you show a picture of a dude falling over and hurting himself, then that like relays a very clear and important message. And for the most part, you convince people to not fall on the floor right there in that spot that people would otherwise fall on the floor and stuff. So I'm not going to talk quite so much about like what is it. I'm going to show you guys how to do it and how I do it in particular, because I never learned copywriting from like any crazy cool official awesome source. I learned copywriting because I joined Hustlers University. Shit, what was it? Probably 4 years ago. 3 or 4 years ago during the beginning of the pandemic, and one of the schools that they had was copywriting. And I was like, fuck this, I'm not going to take the school, but I am going to Google what copywriting is. And it's really cool because it's like advertisements work because it catches your attention. You know, we like seeing titties. We like looking at delicious cold beers. We like seeing monster trucks run off of jumps. We hate it when we see those like Sarah McLachlan sad puppy dog eyes on the computers and things. All of those things, they elicit a very specific emotion out of us, and that causes us to remember or to interact with or to do something that the ad is designed to get you guys to do. The first thing that you got to do in copywriting and in dealing with people in general is you got to get them on your team, right? So if you have X, Y, and Z product, so for me, it's this podcast that I'm doing right now. You guys clicked on it because there's I don't know, maybe you like watching us. Maybe you saw the clickbaity title and you're like, oh, this might be interesting. Maybe you saw my expressive face that I had ChatGPT turn into a thumbnail. Maybe you read the silly stuff and were like, oh, this is interesting. I don't really know. But the fact is, you're here and you're watching the show, which means that something somewhere was effective, and I don't necessarily know what it was. But some really, really, really easy things you guys can do in the copywriting world is you can go to ChatGPT and you could say like, hey, actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'll share my screen and we will go through this process together. We will learn some things. So let's see. I got to click on the share screen button and I'm going to select the window. I'm working off of my laptop right now, so bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. It's a little bit trickier than my normal show running status. So this is actually this is what I was doing earlier today, is I was running through ChatGPT and being like, hey man, help me make some thumbnails. These are some pictures of me. This is like, you know, stuff that I want. Oh man, this is a really bad picture. Doesn't look like me at all. But this is like copywriting from like the thumbnail perspective. So like some things you want to look for in a thumbnail, right? It generally helps to have an expressive sort of face. It's more helpful if it's realistic, if it's someone that someone there's something that someone cares about, it's nice to have words highlighted in yellow. I literally just said, hey, ChatGPT, frickin' make me a help me make a thumbnail of the show by using my title and an image of me doing something clickbaity, right? So like that was thing number one. And then let me actually go back to the very beginning of this whole little thread. So we've got clickbaity degen titles. This is what I used to do. Is I would take a whole bunch of news articles and I would copy them all, and then I would throw them into ChatGPT and be like, "Hey, fucking take these titles and put together a summarization and make it interesting," right? So this is one of the things that I do for the show, and it spit out a whole bunch of options for like a title with like a subheader. So like for example, gather round Degen's Gold Gucci and the Ghost of Satoshi with a little fire emoji, right? And then the subheader, from $1 billion Bitcoin moves to East flippening, from Harbor's late entry to Monero's 51% attack, Gucci payments to Trump family coin. This week's stories sound more like legends than nudes. So like you can do all this sorts of stuff, and it's super duper simple. But to go back into copywriting specifically, you have to understand a couple things about copywriting. One of the things that I find is I like to use the AIDA format, which is attention, interest, desire, and action. So like those are the 4 steps that you want to walk somebody through during your copywriting phase, in order to get them from being like, I'm Joe Schmo who doesn't know or am interested in anything, to like, hey buddy, turns out you've got a problem. I can fix your problem. Let me foster that you desire to fix it again. And then now I'm going to go send you down a take action plan where you just fall into my funnel and you do the things that I ask you to do, or whatever. Right. So what I did is I got a clickbaity title. I was like, I don't have an idea for a show tonight, so give me an idea for a show. And it wrote, this changes everything and no one's ready for it. So that's obviously what I used as the title for the show tonight, right? And then I said, make me some AIDA copywriting that will describe how this changes everything and that no one's ready for it. So this is what we got, right? And this is what you guys, if you cared to read the description for the show today, this is what it actually says down there. Now I removed the words attention, interest, desire, and action, because that's a little bit, fourth wall breaking. But essentially, for those of you guys that haven't read it, or for those of you guys that are on the listening gang, what it says is as follows. What if the ground just shifted beneath your feet and you didn't even notice? Something massive is unfolding right now, and almost nobody is prepared for the tidal wave that's coming. We're not talking about a small tweak or an incremental update. This is a complete reset of the rules of the game. The way you think about money, technology, influence, and opportunity will never be the same again. And here's the kicker. Most people are going to miss it until it's too late. Imagine being the person who saw it first, the one who connected the dots, acted before the herd, and positioned themselves ahead of the shift. This isn't about hype. It's about survival in a world that's about to accelerate faster than anyone expects. Those who understand it will thrive, and those who don't will be left wondering what happened. Don't wait until the headlines scream to do it. Don't wait till everyone else is scrambling. Tune in now, because once you see what's happening, you'll never unsee it. And then it literally asked me, ChatGPT did, do I want to make a shortened YouTube style description version that's optimized for clicks and watch time to keep this long form style? And I said, yeah, sure, go for it. And it kicked out this little thing, and I didn't like it, and so I ended up going with the longer form. And then I think I threw in this little call to action at the very end because it was useful. But that's like, this right here is exactly how I made the show. This is how I do copywriting. One of the things that I often do, let me see if I can find a Billy Mays copywriting, is I will have ChatGPT kick me out something in like the Billy Mays format, like, hey folks, Billy Mays here to tell you about OxyClean and how all your pets and your floors and your garbage and everything is dirty and you hate your life. But hold on, wait a second. If we give you some OxyClean, then you can fix all your problems, and you can stop being a loser. You can stop having all your terrible, horrible things that are happening to you, and yada yada yada. So that is that's a little secret that you guys can do, is you can hop on ChatGPT and you can ask it to make some copywriting for you, and it's actually pretty simple. It's a super easy process. It's not complicated. But like, if you want someone to do something, like you can even use this in text messaging. You can reformat text messages in an AIDA style you can shorten them down, you can take things out, you can put things in, but this is how you get people to want to listen to or want to do things. So all of this is part of the part of the art of winning friends and influencing people and getting people to be onto your team and things of that nature. So I think that like this is a really cool skill for folks to have. And if you got it, that's awesome. And if you don't got it, I highly suggest you learn it. Obviously, I mean, you don't have to. Your choices are your own, but that's what I would do personally if I were you guys and I wanted to change everything. And turns out you're not ready for it. So there you guys go. Nah, I'm just kidding. We're going to keep going on with the show a little bit. I just wanted to throw that in there because I thought it was funny. And I saw that my buddy Josh had popped in as well. Oh, no, I'm too late. What's up, Josh? Good to see you, broski. Welcome to Whiskey Wednesday, where I talk about copywriting and the art of manipulating people. I think it's pretty fun. So there you go. We've also got Mr. Just Live has come in and he says, you own a blazer? I actually do, broski. I do own a blazer. Believe it or not, I dress up well from time to time. And I'm the one creating all the AI slop on YouTube. Well, I'm sort of creating AI slop. I'm using AI's tools so that way I don't have to put in a shit ton of effort into making thumbnails and to like coming up with what the show has to be about. I just kind of wing it for the production portion. And then I hop on and do my thing and get you guys interested in whatever the hell I'm talking about, which today I had no idea what I was going to be talking about, but then I just decided that I would break the fourth wall and talk about doing the thing that I'm doing that is like creating interest in something. So it's kind of just like a recursive loop. So that's this is my plan for today, and we'll see how it actually goes and stuff. But I do actually, believe it or not, I do own a blazer. So here's oh shoot, a copywriting request. That's not the one. Podcast title. This is the one. So yeah, I do actually own a blazer. This image is taken from me. I think that I'm at a wedding. Yeah, where I got this photo. Yeah, the first AI one didn't really come out as me, but look, bro, whether it's AI slop or not, if it works, it works. It's kind of like yeah, here it is. Yep. So there's me in a blazer. So there you go. That was at my buddy Zach's wedding. I was quite intoxicated at that time. But yeah, I do occasionally dress up nice. Yeah, and if you ever see me at court or at a pulse chain event, I will occasionally bust out the fancy clothing and not be wearing the bad idea t-shirt. But I think that it's important to go back to copywriting and stuff. I think that it's important for you guys to learn this skill of manipulating people and using tools that exist to come up with like an 80% solution, so that way you can add your little 20% to it and just send it home and make things work. So it's funny, Mr. Just Live. I just realized that like calling it AI slop is a little bit funny because it got you to click in. So I guess it worked, didn't it, broski? Hate to throw it in your face like that, but there you go. Did you mog the bridesmaids? I'm going to plead the fifth on that. It was an excellent wedding, and we had a lot of fun. And I will say that I'm pretty sure that I danced with every single person that was at that wedding. So it was a good time, broski. It was very fun. People should have more weddings more often, I think, so that way I can go and crash their weddings and have a good time. But yeah, so listen, guys, a great skill to have is copywriting, and you could learn it by watching YouTube videos, or you could just tell ChatGPT to do the basics of it and ask Grok or ask AI like how to make copywriting better. And a lot of the time it's not going to be perfect, but it's an 80% solution. It's something that like if you need something now, or if you need some sort of quick, easy, fast thing, then there you go. I'm going to go ahead and share the StreamYard link into the chats. And if anyone wants to join, I guess I can stop sharing this thingamajigger. So there we go. Fuck. Man, I am not used to clicking around and producing on my laptop. I got to get more used to this. Media assets. Where is the background? There it is, Campfire Stories. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and share the StreamYard link in the chats. And if anyone wants to hop on, then go for it. Otherwise, I'm going to now rock and roll through some of the crypto news. There you guys go. This is the StreamYard link. So if y'all want to hop in on stream and chit chat for a minute, then feel free to do so right there using that fancy schmancy tool. But other than that, I'm going to kind of go through some of the crypto news that's been happening recently, and we'll take a look, Will, Campfire Story style, at what's all the silly stuff that's going on in the world. So let's see. I know I have to change my background because actually I can probably make it to where we watch Campfire Stories. Custom layout number 8. What does this do? Oh, all right. And then I can click edit, and it will allow me to share a thing inside of this Box City box. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this. You guys can't see what I'm doing, and I apologize for that. Just bear with me. I am currently editing the way that you guys can see the cameras here on StreamYard. I suppose I could show you the process, actually. That wouldn't hurt. We're going to share screen. That way you guys can see what goes on StreamYard. So we'll do Chrome tab, StreamYard, share. How infinitely recursing is this? So check it out, guys. So I'm currently on the editing page of the StreamYard. This might be a little bit too much information for you guys. So if it is too much, then so be it. But this is how you edit camera slots and things. So I currently have the camera slots for people over here, and I'm going to make it fit inside of. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do any of this. I'm not going to edit the camera sizes. So there we go. This is what StreamYard looks like. So right now, I'm going to select this option right here, and this will allow me to choose what kind of thing you guys see. So I selected that option, and now you guys can't see what's on screen, but I select this option right here. Oh man, I forgot. It takes the entire screen down. So these are the two sharing layouts, right? So they're different aspect ratios, custom fields, and presentation screens and things. So some of them are better than others for some reasons or not. But there you guys go. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing because this is starting to drive me nuts, and I don't think that it's conducive to good showmanship and things. But we're going to go ahead and make our way over to crypto news on Telegram. And I have to make sure that I size Telegram to an appropriate size, so that way I can scroll through crypto news and also see what's going on. So this is the part of the Campfire Stories where we go through the Campfire Stories. So I've got Telegram the size that I need it to be. I'm clicking on share screen window, selecting Telegram, and now you guys can probably see. Ooh, that looks pretty good. I like that. That's a pretty decent size for the news stuff. If I click on this bad mamba jamba, oh, that's even better. Perfect. We got the comments down there on the side. We've got me on the other side as well. Let's scroll over to media assets and make sure I clear the background. So that way we've got nothing crazy going on over there. What the heck is going on? Why can I not see? Wow, that was weird. Man, StreamYard is acting buggy right now. This is unusual. All right, real quick, I got to go over to the oh, never mind. Nice try, Mr. Just Live. I think that's a little meme coin or something. I'm glad that you found a meme coin, broski. I'm not going to talk about it because I don't know what it is, and that's just the safe thing to do. So I'm going to opt to do the safe thing. Let's see. It is currently September 22nd, according to my crypto news stuff. We're going to kind of go through some crypto news things that have happened recently, and we're actually going to do this number right here. Scroll all the way to the bottom. This is where we're sitting right now. Currently, Bitcoin is at $119,000. That's pretty nifty. And we're going to be scrolling backwards in time and checking out what happened recently. So India's FIU cracked down on 25 offshore crypto exchanges. Okay, I don't care about that. I'm guessing that the FIU is probably some sort of FBI or CIA or crime something, but I don't know. Or maybe it's the equivalent to their SEC. Bank of America has found that 67% of fund managers hold no crypto at all. Oh no, what a pity. What a pity. Sorry, Bank of America. Sucks for you guys. Let's see what else we got. Oh, well, that's interesting. Yeah, Bitcoin kind of did a pretty cool little did a pretty cool little move earlier. So it's been a hell of a boring year for the most part. And then Q4 comes along and wow, boring year with fire. Crypto ETFs were ready to launch, and then the U.S. government shut down the block. Is the government shut down right now? Wow, I'm a terrible news guy, I suppose. I didn't even know that the government was shut down. Let's see what else. Oh, Michael Saylor says happy October. Cool, don't care. BitDigital CEO warns that secured debt could destroy Bitcoin treasury firms in a bear market, and urges DATs to rethink leverage. Don't know what that means. There you go. Trump-backed World Liberty Financial eyes tokenized commodities like oil, gas, and timber, CEO Zach Witkoff says at Token 2049. Don't know what that means either. MetaPlanet bought some Bitcoin. Good job. Donald Trump Jr. said some stuff. Cool beans. It's always interesting when they put in like, oh, hey, look, a famous person said a thing. I really liked, who was it on Twitter? It was Crypto Coffee. Shout out to Crypto Coffee. Matt, if you're watching, broski, I fucking love you. You had the best quote earlier today where you're like, I think I finally realized that nobody knows a damn thing as far as what's going on. So that shit was hilarious, man. I thought that was awesome. So shout out to Crypto Coffee. Yeah, when people say stuff, they're just fucking throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what'll stick. Really, the only thing that sticks is the way that people can be made to feel after folks say something, which is why, like, again, copywriting is important. If you can manipulate people's feelings, then you can encourage them to take action. It's not that anyone's like a crazy cool fortune teller or future sayer or person who can, I don't know, manifest things into destiny. But if you can get enough sheep to go along in the same direction, if you can be a good leader, really is what it's all about, or an effective leader, good, bad, notwithstanding. If you're effective at leading people, at getting folks to do something in a concerted and organized effort, then you can make the world a different place. You can make the price go up. You can make the price go down. Think about what Richard Hart did for everyone when he brought them into Hex, right? He got a whole bunch of people to destroy assets for 15 years. Think about what Jim Jones did with Kool-Aid down in, I think it was South America. He got he got a whole bunch of people to kill themselves thinking they'd be going to the rapture. If you can encourage people with the principles of copywriting and sales and marketing to do things, then you can change the world for better or for worse. So when Donald Trump Jr. says, hey, crypto will preserve US dollar dominance, that's more of like a fortune telling kind of thing. You know, it's him casting this little campfire story spell on you guys or on whoever's listening to try and give people faith in certain things that he's probably into. Oh, here we go. From FinWatch. I guess this happened earlier. Let's see. Tuesday, September 30th at 11:51 p.m. The U.S. government officially shut down. So last night at midnight, the government shut down. Last night at midnight Eastern time, the government shut down. Oh no, government shutdown. It's just a big fucking campfire story, guys. All the same people are going to be doing stuff, and nothing terribly crazy is going to happen. Speaking of terribly crazy things happening, I have an amigo who has decided to hop on stream and join me. So I'm going to go ahead and take this down, and I'm going to bring us back to campfire story mode. And ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to welcome warmly to the stage my good buddy Josh, Mr. Slide 180. Broski, what's up, dude? Good to see you on stream. Welcome to the show.
Wow, it's my first time, man. Cheers.
Cheers, amigo. Fucking, I will cheers to that all day. It's good to see you, broski. You are now a streamer, bro. Congratulations. You're changing the world.
Whoa. One step at a time, baby.
One step at a time, baby. Me and Josh.
Bored. You look kind of bored, so I was taking a shit, and you look bored. I was like, man, hold on, let me wipe my butt and see what's up.
A fucking true degenerate, bro. I love it. I love it. What are you sipping on over there? What you got?
Just some basic Coors Light, unfortunately.
Oh, nice. I thought about getting some beers. I'm parked at a Love's gas station right now, and I thought about getting some beers while I sit in the truck and do streaming and podcasting. I ultimately decided against it because I'm in a turned on car and I don't want no trouble or nothing. But
that's
probably a
bad idea.
Probably a bad idea, broski. Fucking hell yeah. So, like, I was over at your house. What was it? Just a couple days ago for Oktoberfest.
Yeah, it was Saturday? Yeah, that was
Saturday?
Saturday. I have
Fucking A, bro.
what day was it?
I can't believe that like we've known each other for what, going on 12 or
2012, so 13 years?
13 years, man. 13 years, and it's taken me this long to give you a fucking bad idea t-shirt. That's fucking nuts, man.
Crazy right
That's
now.
crazy awesome. I love it. That's awesome. You look beautiful, broski. You look beautiful. This is great. So what do you got going on for the rest of the night?
So everything's all wonky. I gotta hold it up, so I have nowhere to put this. So it's just like, this is what it is.
It is what it is, man. That's awesome. Thanks for hopping on stream, bro.
Speaking of some crypto news, you like how everything's starting to come back up?
Yeah, man. It's interesting what causes the price to go up and the prices to go down. I never fucking know what the real reasons are, but I'm always happy to see the Bitcoin price go up. And I know that my portfolio has climbed by a couple percent or something since Bitcoin started going up. It's like always this weird little like trickle down effect. Once Bitcoin goes up, then everything else starts kind of sort of following after it. That's the common thing.
Yeah, I saw Bitcoin was like 119K right now.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, oh yes, I'm not broke anymore. Let's go.
We're fucking making money, baby. That's great. So can you tell the folks at home how long you've been in crypto and like what your journey has been so far, just so they can sort of kind of understand your, not necessarily your like numbers and like bank account stuff, but like just a general idea of when you entered and what's been your time so far.
Oh man, what? 4 months, maybe 4 months doing crypto, and I'm one of those people where it's like buy it, it goes up, and it's like, oh yeah, sell it, and it's like, oh, then I sit on it in my little wallety thing, and I'm like, all right, cool. Then everything goes down, and I'm like, oh man, everything's cheap and it's down. Buy with that money that I just sold all my stuff for. Hold on to it. Oh, everything is going back up. Sell it. Oh, everything went back down again. Just buy it again, and it's just a repeating process. It's almost like not rocket science.
Yeah, it's super simple as long as like you follow those steps in the correct order, and it's like I'm so glad that it's been working for you so great. When I first joined, it just did nothing but like every time I would buy, the price would go down, and every time I would sell, the price would go up. It was just like the exact opposite of what's happening to you right now. So I'm really glad that you're able to like get these cool wins and stuff. And dude, it's fucking sick.
There might be a couple of dollars here and there, but those couple of dollars add up.
Oh yeah, man, that's cool. Do you think you're gonna play the gambling game in the long haul? Are you gonna stick around?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I'm already in it. Might as well. And it's only gonna. I mean, what's the little thing? Is like it only has to go up. I assume.
Yep.
I mean, I'm just wishful thinking, but
yes, the common trait in the crypto world is it goes kind of up and up and up and up and up for like 3-ish or 3.5 years, and then it shoots up like really crazy, generally speaking, for like a couple months, and then it all crashes down really hard, and then it repeats the process of like trickling up. But it like the going down part usually lasts between like a year to 6 months, and it just fucking sucks. So just be ready for it. It's probably gonna come at some point.
Well, until then, it's gonna be okay.
Excellent.
But what if it doesn't?
Like
What if it doesn't?
What if it doesn't? Yeah, that would be really cool. I would certainly love it. We got New to God Plankton. Prove me wrong. Yep. Securities. Oh, they're talking about the SEC and stuff. I thought he was talking about the price stuff. But yeah, good to see you, New to God, and also Moonpilled Rational Optics. He's cheersing you, Josh. So hello, DJs. Hello, Moonpill. Fucking good to see you, broski. Cheers, man. Fucking love you. And also we've got Farmer Jay in the chats talking about we need to shut down the SEC. So I absolutely agree. Josh, you would get along really well with Farmer Jay, man. He's a proper degenerate. He'd be you guys would get along. I think he's a Sparky over in California, an electrician guy. So good to see you, Farmer Jay.
I mean, I'm one of those people. I kind of get along with everybody. It's like you have that person you can mesh with any friend group. Like, let's say you go to a high fluting place, you got to be with all the high fluting people and put on your little smile and be like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" Oh. And then say you go to the hood or whatever, and then you just gotta be like, oh, what's up, man? Like, you guys just be friends with everyone and not be a dick. I think that's the goal of everything is don't be a dick. Just be yourself, be cool, be chill. Everything will be okay. Or not.
Hell yeah, man. Or not. And then we die, but we drink in the meantime and we hang out. We have fun.
That's awesome.
I like it. So what do you think about streaming so far? Is it pretty simple, pretty easy? We currently have there's 15 people watching you and I have a conversation right now, which is kind of bonkers.
Yeah, I don't even think about that. I think it's better not to think about it. It's one of those things you go on stage and you just picture everyone being naked. I just picture everyone watching is naked.
Oh yeah, we got Farmer J is naked, Moonpill is naked, Plankton God is naked. Everyone's fucking naked. Mr. Just Live. That's hilarious. That's a good skill to have.
As long as you're not beating your schmeat to me, like, hey man, we good to go. Or if you do, I'm flattered, baby.
Yep. Just maybe not do it on YouTube well actually they can beat it as long as it doesn't show up on screen. So y'all are good to be spanking it at home. And what was that?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want at home.
Oh, yep. He's in his boxers with a beer. LOL. Oh, we've also got Mr. Mix J Soleil is also naked, and so is Farmer Brown. Wow, we've got a whole bunch of bottomless folks just chilling in the chats. That's hilarious. Oh, Centurion is glad that he's got the all clear. Yeah, we do. We are surrounded by a bunch of proper degens, bro. So everyone's fucking out there naked, cranking it as they go about their.
I'm pulling the thing where, like, like the news reporters, or they're not wearing pants when they're on air or whatever.
Oh,
I'm like the same thing. I'm just wearing just a shirt. I don't have a bottom on, so like I'm just hanging down right now.
Oh my God! No, God, no! Please, for the love of God, bro! Oh, don't do it! Jesus Christ!
I'm joking. I'm wearing a shirt.
Oh my God, that is hilarious! It's indeed a fucking DJ gang. Good to see you, Frank White. Bang bang to you too, good sir. There's a whole bunch of degeneracy, man. Wouldn't that be funny if like the show where I like say that this changes everything and no one's ready for it just turns out that everyone at home is just beating their meat, and then folks on stream are just not wearing pants and flashing genitals everywhere, and this is the end of the DGen roundtable. We all get demonetized and canceled and taken off YouTube. And it's like, hey guys, we've been deleted because fucking dicks on stream.
I didn't know y'all monetized to begin with.
Yep, there we go. This is excellent. Oh my God, Hexicans are the gladiators. Oh man, Just Live. I left my lube outside the women's prison. I beat my meat to the green charts. You guys are a bunch of fucking DJs. This is great. I love it. Man, I'm glad that there's a bunch of folks on the DGen team that went over to go make a more professional show, so that way we could just like let free and let our freak flag fly over here.
I had no clue. Like whenever I was like, sitting on the toilet, I was like, should I like hop on? I was like, what am I even gonna say? I was just like, I don't even know. Let's just wing it and see what happens. It looks like you're bored, so I was like, well, I got nothing to lose. I'm off tomorrow. Yep. So
there you go, broski. That was pretty much the reasoning that I had for making the show. Is like, well, fuck, the DGen Roundtable, we stream on Wednesdays, and it's Wednesday, so I should do something. What should I do? I don't know. Fucking ChatGPT, make me a prompt on how to get people interested in me watching a show about nothing. And then, here we are. We've been going for fucking 40 minutes already. So I guess this is a show. Congratulations, you guys. You've been bamboozled and been sucked into the process. So
yeah. Hey, ChatGPT, make me more interesting. All right. Yep. Gotcha.
Basically, there you guys go. You get some short nipple right there. Perfect.
Yeah, it's probably not the prettiest, but
every civilization needs a sewer. Yep, absolutely. I suppose that the DGen Roundtable is the sewer of the crypto news show. So there you guys go. You get all the best short nipples or Josh nipples. You get all the best crypto silly news, the best copywriting, the best descriptions on how to manipulate people, and bunch of degens and stuff drinking beer. Man, I kind of want to go get a fucking brewski from the freaking store now. I wonder.
Speaking of brewski, did you try that mead I gave you yet?
I have not tried the mead. I could drink the mead live on fucking stream, bro. That's what I can do.
Hey, there you go, buddy.
Hey, I totally forgot that. I have to get out of my driver's side and then make my way over to the passenger door because I stored it on the floor where it would stay nice and cool. Oh, son of a bitch, I locked it. Look at that. You guys get it. Oh, by the way, for those of you guys that didn't know, Josh makes fucking mead. It's kick ass and awesome. Can you sort of kind of describe to them what this is, Josh, as I pull it out and what like your process was?
The one I gave you was just basic, normal honey mead. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy. You tried a couple of my berry meads. I had a blueberry mead you tried one time on there, and I had what was the other one? Oh, it was a black cherry. I had a black cherry mead. The one you have right there, that one is just a basic, standard, run-of-the-mill, just honey mead. There's only 4 ingredients. That's purified water, all natural Texas source honey, yeast, and yeast nutrient. Yeast nutrient, water, and all that. I guess
this is Josh's mead. This is the beautiful friendship juiced
that you made and got.
I made the sticker. I made the sticker, but you made the actual product here. Look at how fucking clear that is, guys. That's crazy clear. Yeah, that is awesome.
Especially your home brewing.
Yeah, I love it. All right, so we're gonna do a live tasting.
Hopefully the cork isn't
here.
Oh, beautiful.
What?
I was like, oh, I hope the cork doesn't break.
Oh man, that would be funny. All right, here we go. Oh wow, that's fucking smooth and delicious. Good God.
Yeah, this is probably, when it comes to a basic normal mead, this is probably like my masterpiece. I sold out the first day, and I had to hold on to those bottles for you for like 2 months or so.
Wow, that's really good.
Normally, whenever I make mead, I sell the day of or the next day. I'll make 2 gallons, and I'll put like, hey, mead for sale. And it's sold out already.
That's fucking crazy. Maybe you should start charging higher prices, bro. It's good.
I mean, I feel like it's fair for like that kind of bottle, like that wine bottle.
Yeah.
$20 for a bottle of that. I feel like that's fair market value.
Yeah. That's true. But I mean, if you're that's yeah. The inner capitalist in me wants it to turn into like a money making thing that fucking just launches. But you don't have to do it if you don't want to. That's freaking great. Oh, New God Plankton, don't be in the driver's seat. Maybe hop in the back. Blueberry meets rock. Fuck it, dude. We're just gonna fucking send it.
It's too late now.
Yeah, it's too late. Oh well. Yeah. As long as he doesn't handle his meat before making the meat. Oh my God. There you guys go, bro. I think we should like one of my dreams one day is to open up like an old fashioned like Skyrim style inn or like a tavern, that just like has like a cauldron of something always cooking, some sort of
never-ending stew or whatever they make.
Like perpetual stew. Yeah, there's a dude on Instagram who does it, and he's on day like 140 something right now of just making perpetual stew, and it's really cool because he like documents his journey and does all that stuff. Ooh, real quick, Josh, for you from Kenturian 54X. My family sells honey mead bottles like that for $38 for their basic. Up your prices, make some money, and buy some Hex. There you go, bro. $38, and that's over on the West Coast. So, yeah, bro, you could basically double it. But
I mean, I would tell you like my price and stuff for how much everything, but like, I mean, what's the most expensive thing when making mead? What, honey?
There's a honey, yeah, probably, right? Well,
that much for like a 2-gallon batch, like 5 5 pounds, maybe. That's
Well,
not
what about
much.
like? Well, you got to factor in also time and space and like refrigeration and stuff. Like,
Man, it's sitting in my
this is
closet.
yeah. Oh, it sits in your closet.
It's a dark place. Like whenever it's fermenting, it just sits in my closet, and then within the bucket, like I know it's like a whole professional setup, obviously, but like it just sits in the closet, and like it's out of the way. It's in a dark place, so it's like not going anywhere, brother.
Okay, that's kick ass. Kenturian also asks, do you do beekeeping or do you buy honey?
I mean, I just buy the honey. You can get it from anywhere. I just like to get the locally sourced stuff, just because one, it's cleaner. Two, you're supporting local businesses. Three, I forgot what number 3 was. Anyway,
That's a good reason. Those are 2 good reasons. I like it. It's probably got like less stuff in it that like corporate honey would have. It's probably cut with less sugar or whatever.
I don't even know because like whenever you get it, it's just like there's one ingredient. You look on the back of it, it just says honey. Like how can you look that up? It just says honey. It's hard to mess up just one ingredient. Yeah. Oh yeah. So come December time, because my birthday is right around Jesus' birthday. I'm making a lingonberry mead. Just wait, brother. That's gonna be my coup de grace. That's gonna be my masterpiece. Is that lingonberry mead?
Your magnum opus.
Who has made a lingonberry mead? Name one time you've ever had a lingonberry mead.
I barely ever have mead except for when you make it, bro. I remember I used to buy it from the store back when we were over on Camp Lejeune, that Wines and Wares place that we would go to, and that's like the only time I ever had mead other than when you make it was I think it was called Nordic Blood or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
They charge way too much for that stuff. It's okay mead too. Yeah. It's not even great.
We've also we got a suggestion from New2 God Plankton, make honeysuckle mead. We've also been joined by Tam Tam, who says, hello, my lovelies. Hello to you too, Tam Tam. Glad that we could have you with us tonight. That was an excellent show you did last night, by the way, Tam, over on Twitter with all the new folks and friends. Lots of good speakers, lots of good questions and things. So, but back to your lingonberry mead, Josh. Are lingonberries the ones from Norway that we were talking about a while ago?
I mean, it's Scandinavia in general.
Okay.
But yeah, it's I mean, mead is what originated from Scandinavia, like the Viking stuff.
Yeah.
Like lingonberry is a very Scandinavian berry, I guess. All my stuff comes from like Sweden, so the only problem with making lingonberry mead is lingonberries are very expensive.
Yeah.
So like that's going to be the one cost. The one cost is lingonberry expensive. So that's why I'm going to make one batch of lingonberry mead, and like that's going to be it for a hot minute because like it's going to be pretty costly in the back end.
Yeah.
Person making normal mead, cheap. Like blueberry mead, you can get blueberries anywhere, cheap. Like the black cherry one I made, relatively cheap. Lingonberry, oh hell no. Oh hell no. Oh hell no.
Hell no.
Oh hell no. Oh hell no. That's expensive for no reason.
Okie dokie. So lingonberries, man. So like, could I just like theoretically bring you random fruits and you're able to make mead out of it, or is there like a specific like criteria for different types of fruit that mead can be made out of?
You can throw whatever in as long as it has sugar. So that's what the yeast eats the sugar and that poops out alcohol.
That's right. That's just the poop, baby.
That's just the poop, baby. So as long as it's like something sweet, it'll eat the sugar and like just poop out alcohol, and that's what we're drinking, and we get drunk off of it. So
hell yeah.
Yeast poop.
Bro, I would love to buy your mead if ever I open up like a little bar or a little tavern or something. Get you set up with like a little brewery in the back, and then fucking hire some other friends to do the cooking or the housekeeping or the whatever, or maybe someone like playing a lute or a harp in the back, some shit. Have like a big roaring fire.
What's things like dun, 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 dun. What is the instrument where it's like you push it in and pull it out and make something? An accordion. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Accordion.
We just have someone with an accordion or like bagpipes. Like I'm all about it.
Okay.
If
Like
you
have some.
give me an annoying instrument just playing in the background, and I'll sit there and work forever.
Okay, an annoying instrument. There's many annoying instruments.
Like you take like
Somebody-
tunes like.
Oh no, I capped it. I can't drink when it's capped. Ugh. No cap for real, for real. That's great. I heard Kim in the background. Tell Kim I said hello.
Yeah, she was the one that said she was always like, "It's a freaking accordion." I was like, "Oh,
It's a freaking accordion." That's great, bro. This is really good. I like this a lot. I don't want to drink this whole bottle because I only got 2 bottles, but I'm like very tempted to drink this whole thing right now.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
definitely.
That's the problem with that one. It's really smooth and it's really easy to chug. That's the problem I had. I brought a bottle to work for one of the guys who bought one, and he ended up drinking it at work.
This is the whole fucking thing.
The entire thing at work. I'm not going to say any names, but yeah, he was drunk at work.
That's hilarious.
So yeah, it goes really smooth and it goes down way too easy sometimes. Oh, I guess this isn't a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, but at the same time, if you're drinking alcohol and it's like, oh, this is good, you don't realize you drink the entire thing. It's just like, oh, I'm out already. Well, that's not good. Uh-oh, skiddios. Now I'm fucked up.
Bro, that happened with the last batch that I bought from you. Was the cranberry one, or maybe it was the blueberry? I don't remember.
The black cherry.
Black cherry, that's right.
Black cherry, yeah. That one was good because I used concentrated black cherry juice. So not only was it very high in antioxidants, but also gave it a nice little like flavor to it.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. I like it. What are some other theoretical berries that you're thinking about using to make more meads one day? You've got lingonberry on the list. Would you ever make it out of like kiwi fruit or like apples?
I mean, anything's a possibility.
Huh.
So when it comes to like raw fruits and stuff like that, the main thing you have to watch out is the fruit rotting inside of the actual like the must itself when it's fermenting. So like that was the problem. Like whenever I made my fresh blueberry mead, I changed out my blueberries 2 weeks into it and put in fresh blueberries and pretty much cycled them.
Oh, okay.
So you don't want them to sit in there for too long. You don't want them to rot. And then it gets kind of like weird. So like I don't know. You probably can, but like I don't know. I'm kind of weird about that. So I try to be like not a perfectionist, but I just don't want my mead to suck. So I drink it. I drink my own stuff. So I was like, well, I don't want something that's gonna suck if I'm gonna drink it. I want to make it the best I can.
Get high in your own supply.
Yeah, essentially.
On the subject of making your own stuff, we got Just Live in the comments. Is he saying, do you make other stuff too? I ferment pickles, Piccadilly kraut. Nothing beats homemade kraut. I've never done any of this. Have you done anything like that, Josh?
Like pickle stuff?
Well, like fermented stuff. So fermenting pickles, I guess.
No, I mean I only make like alcoholic beer. Like you had my Oktoberfest beer. I just make beer and that's really about it. Yeah, the Oktoberfest beer was really good. That was I only made a couple of them, and you drank probably about half the supply, or maybe like a quarter of the supply.
Oh no!
That was after the Oktoberfest, so I mean, I guess it was kind of warranted for it since we were at an Oktoberfest party.
It was a good time.
That was obviously. I had way too many Oktoberfest beers. Speaking of which, this is that Oktoberfest beer mug that I got. I probably drink like 6 of these. So there I was throwing up.
Oh man, it was a good time though. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun hanging out with you. It was a good time.
Good times. Yeah, you got there late. I was already fucking trash whenever you got there. And I was just like, oh, Will's here. Hell yeah. Bleh.
Oh, and it was crazy too. They had ran out of those big fucking glasses and shit. So it was like, what a fucking bummer. It was like 30 people ahead of me in line that they just ran out of the mugs.
Yeah, I had we got there at 11:30 in the morning, and there's a line backed up just to like get beer and like a mug and stuff. It was already packed. There was no tables when we got there at 11:30 in the morning, and we left at 5. We left at 5:30. And we left around 5:30ish.
Yeah, I think so.
I was done. I was done, too.
We should bring some camp chairs next time and just like set them up next to the tables, or just put them in the under the tent somewhere. Have a cool place to chill.
No, I didn't think it was going to be like that packed and that ridiculous. I thought there was going to be more stuff, but it was still fun, nevertheless.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I had a
That
good
was
time.
really cool.
So you still in West Virginia?
So I'm currently in Ohio. I just crossed the West Virginia-Ohio border, and I am done with the West Virginia job, and I got to make my way up to Detroit, up in Michigan. So for all the folks in Ohio and all the folks in Detroit, I might swing by Mr. Moffitt, go hang out with him for a little bit. What's that?
See Smokey Joe?
Yeah, go see Smokey Joe. It'll be a good time. Got a lot of Marine friends everywhere, man. It's cool having so many Marine friends all over the fucking place. I'm trying to think who else is in Ohio, other than Moffitt.
My heart.
Your heart? Do you like Ohio?
No, my heart is in Ohio.
Oh, why is your heart in Ohio?
Not everyone knows that song.
Oh, I failed the test.
I can't make it on my own, 'cause my heart is in Ohio.
I know the song from like Rush Limbaugh's intro, where it's like a chick and she's like, I went back to Ohio, but my city was gone. That's the only Ohio song that I know.
It's a Hawthorne Heights song. It's like, I can't make it on my own, because my heart is in Ohio. Come on, listen to the noise. So I can't fall asleep tonight.
We've got a question from Mr. Nutu God Plankton. How many people can this platform support streaming? Could we set a record? So currently StreamYard can support 10 people streaming on the plan that I have. Matty Allen sets up a really cool one, and he holds the record at, I think it was like 100 or 300 something when we did the Pulse Chain super stream. So I definitely cannot compete with Matty Allen, Mr. Nutu God Plankton. We cannot set a record, but it's good to see.
If you had 100 people on a stream, how would you even like do that? Like, how would you even get a word in? You're just like sitting there, like everyone taking. Does everyone take like a 5-second turn, or like how does it even work?
It was absolutely fucking crazy, bro. The way that it worked. I think it took us like 10 minutes to run through each person saying like a little 5-second or 10-second intro thing.
That's too much.
It was crazy nuts. Oh, and speaking of Ohio, to go back to that, my good friend Brother Oates says that Ohio is God's country. Absolutely right. Brother Oates is correct. I love that, by the way. For those of you guys who don't remember, brother, give me some oats. We were doing that.
Brother may have.
Yeah, Josh, this is the friend that I was telling you about. So shout out to Brother Oates, homie of mine over in grew up in Ohio and whatnot. I think I am gonna go visit some of the mutual friends that we have. Brother Oates. By the way, if you guys can't see his little icon, it's a raccoon holding a gun to the camera. So that's a raccoon about to go rob some people. And by the way, Just Live earlier has added to his comment talking about fermented pickles, pepper mixes, onion, relish, sauerkraut. I think that's all the stuff that has to do with vinegar, which is a little bit out of my wheelhouse, but that's like pickled goods and things. That's like making vegetables last for long periods of time.
Sauerkraut is already like a fermented thing already, so I mean that's just in the name.
Sauerkraut. Oh shoot! Hit the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame on your way, Will. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I guess that's in Ohio too. I'll
take my CD and go put it in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and slip it in and see what happens.
Yeah.
They'll never know. I actually don't. I'll probably get a notice being like, "You can't be doing that. Fuck you." Then I'll get a notice.
We do have a little bit of feedback coming from Josh's side. I have to be careful when I talk, because if I talk at the same time that Josh is talking, then it overrides what you're saying. We get the echo.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to like not talk when you're talking. Then.
But yeah, I also got to pay attention to. This is one of the things that you kind of sort of learn during the streaming process that I've kind of picked up on over the last 2.5 years is like when multiple people are talking at once, especially if any of the parties involved don't have like a headset or something. Because right now my audio and my microphone are two separate like sources. But when phones are on speakerphone and stuff, which is how you have to do streaming when you're not used to it, then oftentimes the phone will pick up also what it's putting out, and it's just like it gets tricky. So it's good that we pay attention to this stuff.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I was like, yeah, I'm on like my speakerphone, so like my actual sound was coming out of my front speaker coming at me. I didn't think about that till like just now.
Oh yeah. That's the way that a lot of speakerphone systems work, and it'll happen too on phone calls and stuff. Like when you have two people on speakerphone talking to each other, whenever one phone's speakerphone is outputting audio, it will oftentimes cut off the mic, or it will do like a short, small feedback loop thing, kind of like what's happening right now. And it's not the worst thing in the world. I bet if I took my microphone and moved it farther away from my face, it helps a little bit. Oh, and apparently all the pickling is about vinegar, not vinegar. It's just about salt and stuff.
Yeah, it's just salt water.
Oh, really? It's just salt water? I thought it was vinegar. That's crazy. Kind of like a brine thing. We've also got Mr. New Two God Plankton. I used to live in Swanson, Ohio, and Adrian, Michigan. Both small towns full of super awesome folk. That's awesome. Yeah, you find a lot of really cool people in the Midwest. There's a lot of really cool people all over the states, but definitely a lot of cool people in like hearty, down-to-earth, salt-to-the-earth people in the Midwest. I like it.
Yeah, you definitely find Ohio? Like I went to Ohio one time. So I was in West Virginia doing some. I was doing the Marshall University, Bartram and Brown football camp thing for charity, and we had went to Walmart of all places. So like my one time going to Ohio was to go to Walmart. It was a big Walmart, so good Walmart, Ohio, good Walmart.
That's hilarious. I love it. There's like really cool things in Ohio that I can think of, like the shootout race for Mitsubishi's happens up just south of Sandusky. Oh shit, Sandusky has what is that thing called where all the roller coaster rides are, like Cedar Point or Cedar Hill or Cedar City or something?
Oh yeah, Cedar Point.
Yeah, I think it's Cedar. Yeah, I think Cedar Point. Lots of cool things.
Every time I've been around like the West Virginia, Ohio region, it was always to do like not really work, because I was there as a child, so I wasn't really working too much, but I was there for a certain reason, so I couldn't just like go explore and be all willy-nilly.
Yeah.
I was there to talk to football players and get autographs, interactions, and whatnot.
That's sick. You got any that you remember, or any of the cool ones that are still around?
Yeah, it was Troy Brown was on the Patriots, won a couple Super Bowls, and Mike Bartram was this long snapper for the Eagles. Those were the two guys that ran the football camp. And Mike Vrabel was there a lot. I met Mike Vrabel, who's the coach of the Patriots currently right now. He used to be the coach of the Titans. I met him quite a few times when he was still playing on the Patriots. Cool guy, very intimidating. He's a very nice guy, but like you can tell he's a dog. Like straight up, dude is a dog. Like I would, like he is a man of a man.
So like he doesn't take no like is he like a good version of a dog, or like a bad version of a dog?
As in like, okay, so like he was on vacation for this football camp. He's on the field at Marshall Stadium doing wind sprints on his day off. Like he's doing wind sprints on the Marshall University on the actual football stadium. He's there by himself, sprinting nonstop.
Oh, so he's like dedicated.
He is very dedicated. He's hard nosed, like takes no shit from nobody. Like he is a man. That is the definition of DAGG, dog. He's a dog.
Okay, fuck yeah. The good kind then, the very serious and like means what he says and says what he means and is all about it too. I like that.
He's definitely like a definition of a good football coach because he practices what he preaches. He's one of those guys who'll put on pads and go and hit the players in practice.
Oh, I respect that.
He's done it quite a few times. So like he's not one of those little pussyfooter guys who's just like, I'm a coach. Burr, 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 burr. No, he's lining up with you, brother.
I like that.
He might be like
That's
50
good.
or 60. I think he's 50 something. He's in his. I think he's like in his early 50s. I don't remember off the top of my head. But like, it doesn't matter. He would mess us both up. For you head to head, he's gonna mess us both up.
All right. Well, I'll not fuck with a serious dog football guy.
He's a good guy. Great guy though.
Yeah, exactly. And like I think, what was that?
I love Mike Rabel. Also met Chad Pennington there. He used to be the quarterback for the Jets. He was the quarterback for the Dolphins as well. I met him there. Chad Pennington used to play at Marshall University. Super nice guy as well. So I met a lot of really cool football players.
I think that there's like a commonality between people that do really serious stuff, whether it's like football or MMA or jiu-jitsu or like fighting or shooting or whatever, where like people that develop like a very serious discipline, they're always like cool people. They're always like respectable. Oftentimes they're not full of themselves. Occasionally you catch the ones that are, but for the most part, like people that put in the work and do the stuff, they have this like air of like niceness and humility. It's like they're capable people, but they also like they're also like good people oftentimes, at least in my personal experience. I don't know, what do you think?
It was called like a, what was it, walk soft but carry a big stick or something is the phrase. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think so. I think that was Roosevelt.
I don't remember. Something like that. It's like the nicest people. A lot of the people are like, they're really good at fighting and stuff. They never talk about like, oh, I'm gonna beat your ass. Like they never say any of that stuff. They're really cool, calm. And if they have to defend themselves, they defend themselves, and that's the end of it. They never brag, so it's always very humbling.
Speaking of humbling people, we've got another humbling person who has joined us, Mr. Moondog. Moondog, you would get along quite well with my buddy Josh. As a matter of fact, you guys are, I'm not going to dox your guys' location, but you guys are like within a stone's throw of each other. So, freaking, I got to introduce you guys to each other one of these days. Oh, yeah, Moondog says that it's easier to be civil when you feel secure. So, yeah, when we're in a world of like bounty and opportunity and we have a lot of upward mobility and we're doing good things, then it's a lot easier to be nice. You know, people who feel like they're wealthy generally don't necessarily feel like they have to go and rob people and like step on others and pull each other under the water so that way they might float, kind of thing. So I agree with you, Moondog.
I feel like in this lighting, I look like fucking. Do I look like Timu Zenith?
Timu Zenith? Oh my god, that's fucking great. We got Timu Zenith on stream, folks. Oh, this is wonderful.
In the Coast Guard. I don't know. I don't really know Zenith. Well, I love Zenith. He's a cool guy.
He is a cool guy. We do love Zenith a lot. Zenith likes to do technical.
So
I missed what you were saying. I was talking and there was an echo. Think you say again?
I say we have a lot of similarities.
Oh yeah, yes. You and Zenith would get on great. I think you guys both like the what is it? The Miata.
I don't like Miatas. I just happen to have a drift Miata, so like it just happened to fall into place. They suck to work, but like it is what it is. Because you think like, oh, a small car, they're easy to work on because like everything is tiny and easy. What they don't think is the car is also small, so everything is compact. And you don't think about your hand. Your hand is bigger than the area it needs to go into because everything is smaller now. So like it's like this is impossible. Well, I mean, it's not impossible, but it just sucks. It makes everything way much harder. And the whole geometry, especially if changing a transmission, you have like little support bar that goes from the diff to the trans. That's a whole pain. And then like everything is just kind of a pain taking the transmission off of it. Like the top bolts over the transmission, pain. Like, what are we doing? Why is everything so tight?
Well, I mean, it's a Japanese car, so everything is meant to be right. It is Japanese.
Yeah, it's a Mazda, so yeah, it's Japanese. It's made for little Japanese fingies.
Yeah, so like the little tiny Japanese folks and their little tiny lifts in their little tiny cities, and everything is very compact. They don't have an abundance of space over there, so they got to cram everything in as small a spot as possible. I bet you they have like small lifts too. The lifts they pick the cars up on is probably just probably a whole bunch smaller than the American ones.
It's like a little Tykes one. It's like my first baby lift.
It's actually just a come along with like 2 pieces of wood underneath it. You just fucking crank it up.
I mean, it's probably better than the stuff I got where I got to use like my floor jack and put jack stands underneath it and call it a day. So I wish I had like actual, like a 2-post lift system. That'd be a lot cooler. That'd be like a lot easier working on cars like a 2-post.
Oh man, that'd be great. That's what Marco has in the shop. Bro, you should come up to the Jam Ranch sometime. Come hang out and come see the car zone. I think you'd like it a lot.
I mean, yeah, I've seen I like DSMs, so I'm about it.
Hey, there we go.
I like Evos are better than STIs and WRXs. You heard that here first, baby. I
know nothing. I don't know what any of those things are. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Evos look better. Evos sound better. And they're not going to, I mean, you have crank walk. But that's besides the point. But they're going to make more power too.
Crank walk is what exactly?
The crank is like the bottom part. You like your bearings and shit at the bottom of the engine. Crank walk will start to go like. It'll just destroy the entire motor. They'll self-destruct pretty much. I mean, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen as much as people say, but it has happened. But like when it comes to like Subarus, they're gonna blow up more. 10 out of 10 Subarus are probably gonna blow up more than 4G63s. Like I don't know what it is about like the 25Bs and stuff. I don't know. I like drifting, so like the drag racing and all that stuff. Not for me. It's not really my forte. You give me an RB motor or a 2J motor, so I can sit there and rant all day about RB motors. But that's just me.
I had to do a labeling thing for all of the different engine type. It's just like film paper that you put over the heads, and then you put the gasket on and you tighten it down, and then you undo it and you pull it off, and it shows you where all your weak points and your strong points are for creating the seal when you put the head on, and so you can like do some tweaking and whatnot. But I remember like the 4G63, that's a number that I remember. That's for Evos, right? And I remember the 2J you were just saying a second ago. That was an important one. Yeah, shout out to all the Evos out there with the 4G63s and everyone in the DSM world. We've also got Mr. Brother Oates has come in saying, I don't have those small car problems with a Mercury Grand Marquis. Homie drives a fucking boat. This thing's fucking awesome. I love hearing the stories.
That was a 4.6. The 4.6 Ford, that was also in the Mustang GTs, and it was also in what was the other one? That little 4.6 motor was in a lot of different vehicles. They also handled NOS very well, and there's a little old 4.6s, so like they're not bad motors, and they're also dime a dozen. You can find those little 4.6 motors in everything. They're not the fastest, but like they're not bad. So I love those little 4.6s from back in the day. Just because they're dime a dozen. If like you blow one up because you nosed it too much, you can go pick one up for like a couple $100 and you slap it in and call it a day, baby.
Hell yeah. We like the cheap parts that there's like an abundance of. It's like I love making fun of Glock bros, but at the same time, like there's a lot of Glocks everywhere. And if your Glock breaks, you can find a Glock supplier. Same thing with AR-15s and AKs and things of that nature. If everyone's got one, then the supply system is going to be really nice. You'll have logistics for your weapon system. Whereas like if you buy a crazy silly gun, then you're you're stuck with a whole bunch of nothing.
Yeah, like trying to find like ammo for like I used to have the 8mm Mauser. That was a Russian capture from like 1942 or whatever.
Yeah.
Like at the top, like 8mm like Mauser ammo was like $1 a round. So like I buy like a 20 pack and I'm paying like $22, $23 at the end of the day for like a 20 rounds. So it wasn't worth it. That's why I sold it to a brother of ours. So like that gun I sold a long time ago. I think you can shoot it.
I did get to shoot it. I know at least once. It looks like
the Mauser had the one I had a metal buttstock. So when you shot it, it just like dug into you. Versus like the Mosin. I think the Mosin Nagant also had one. I don't remember.
Yep.
Yeah, but like either way, like dude, I remember that Mauser had like more of a kick than the Mosin Nagant. Just a tiny bit more, but like it was definitely like a little bit more like all right, I got you, baby. A little bit more kick. It's okay.
I had I bought a Yugoslavian tanker Mauser, which is 30-06 Mauser, and it's a carbine, so it's like the short Mauser, so it doesn't have all the weight to take the recoil. And I don't know what 30-06 is compared to 8mm, but I do remember that thing also kicked like a beast. Basically, any World War II long rifle is gonna kick like a motherfucker, except for maybe the M1 Garand, which will, because it does the semi-automatic and has the operating rod and the recoil and gas absorption system, you'll probably have a better time shooting that. But yeah, bro, that 8mm Mauser, I'm looking at prices right now, and it's anywhere between $1.35 all the way up to $2 for like just some regular ass stock ammunition. It's nuts.
Crazy. Mauser, I bought that Mauser for $300, and if I was to sell it now, like I don't even know what the price would be, but it'd probably be outrageous.
Oh yeah, that'd be nuts, man.
I sold it for $300. I sold it for what I bought it for, just because it was a good buddy of ours.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's good. I like it.
You remember Heinrichs?
Yeah, I remember Heinrichs. Fuck yeah.
I sold it to him while I was deployed. Like you were in Spain, and I was in Italy, and I sold.
That's right.
I sold my Mauser to him. Kim was the one that was just like, oh yeah, she was the one that did the whole transaction.
Your Kim or his Kim? Because your guys' wives are both named Kim.
His wife is also Kim. No, it was my Kim. He came over to my place and bought it from her.
That's fucking sweet, dude.
He wanted it really bad, and he kept hounding me, like, let me buy it. And I was just like, no, fuck off. And I was deployed, and he was like, hit me up, and I was just like, all right, man, I'm just gonna sell it to you. So then I sold it to him, and then I bought an AR-15. I used that money to buy AR-15 parts, and I shipped all those AR-15 parts to my house. So when I got back from deployment, I had a whole ass AR-15. I just put it together, and there it was.
Hell yeah!
I built a whole 15 that was a SOCOM spec for like $600.
Bro, those gun prices I don't think are coming back. Although I have noticed that like guns have not moved up in price as fast as the dollar has lost value. So that's kind of a sort of a nice thing. Is like the price of guns has not caught up to the dollar's decrease in value. So you can still get guns for, it's a slightly higher price, but the value of the dollar is less. So it's like guns are losing to inflation right now, and so it's like you can you can essentially get a better deal, because everything else has risen in price. So if you have something that's other than dollars, like say your ability to turn your labor into dollars, if that's gone up in value, then you can sort of kind of get guns for less. But the price of ammo, that's been going up, and other such things. We've also got some chats from the folks in the comments here. We've got Mr. Moondog. You can pack 2 lowers and a dozen barrels in a go bag and be able to fire 22 up to 50 caliber with a Glock system. Plus, all the magazines will work for you. So whatever you find in a shit hits the fan. Yeah, that's absolutely right. New2God Plankton has said, if this is going to turn into a gun stream, I might have to get on. That's awesome. Hell yeah, broski. Mr. Just Live has said, was it the SIG P365 that had a recent misfire issue? And then New2God Plankton was like, no, it's the SIG P320. So for those of you guys that don't know, SIG had they had a very long-standing issue with the SIG P320, where occasionally when dropped, the weapon would fire. The SIG P320 is a striker-fired weapon, which means that like every time you pull the slide back or the weapon fires, there's basically a needle on a pin that's pulled back, or a needle on a spring that's pulled back and stretched. And when you pull the trigger, it releases the firing pin, which goes forward and fires the weapon. On normal, like hammer-fired weapons, I shouldn't say normal, but on hammer-fired weapons, you have to pull a hammer back to the rear. But you can also let the hammer forward, like manually with your hands while you squeeze the trigger, so that way the hammer is forward and it physically can't fire if you pull the trigger. So like SIG had this weird problem, and Ian from Forgotten Weapons does a really good job of describing it. But basically, SIG had this problem with the P320, and they never really admitted to it, and they never said that they found what the problem was, and they never did like a mass recall of the guns. So they lost a lot of consumer faith in the item, and it just kept having misfires. And they're like, all right, we finally fixed the problem. There is no more misfires. And then there was a misfire that happened, and I think somebody died as a result of it. And now there's like this huge meme about SIG P320s where it's like, oh yeah, if you own a SIG P320, don't drop it because it'll kill you, you know. And just a whole bunch of people went fucking crazy with it.
Or whatever, or he dropped it on the duty disc and it shot the guy he was on duty with and killed him.
Oh,
like they were all, he set it down and shot him. I might be mistaken, but like he either set it down or picked it up, or like something had happened where like he ended up actually killing the other guy he was on duty with.
Oh, bro.
Imagine being on, like, dude, I'd be so like, I'm dying on duty. Like, I cannot believe this. I'd be so pissed. Like, dude, now I got shot accidentally. Like, I can't believe this shit.
Yeah. So for the people who are not in the military, something for you guys to like sort of kind of compare duty to. Imagine you had to go to your place of work and you had to just sit there and like watch everything. Imagine you were essentially like a glorified security guard, or like not even your place of work, but where all your coworkers live. You know, not even the place where you go and you do work at. Let's say you're a truck driver. You don't go to the dispo or the fuel farm or whatever, the maintenance shop. You don't go there. You go to the place like the hotel where all your homies live, and you sit at the front desk, and you have to like salute officers as they walk in. And like in the Army, they were issued the SIG P320 for a long period of time. They switched out the M9 Beretta, and they went with the SIG P320 for some fucking reason. I don't know why. I personally like the Beretta better. I think the Beretta is a much better gun. And it suits my preferences a lot. But that fucking Tupperware SIG P320, it's had issues for a long time. That fucking sucks, bro. The homie shot his homie that's on duty. Golly, what a way to die.
Yeah, I don't think he got in trouble because it was accidental, like, not his fault. It wasn't like a desk pop situation. It was just like, oh, what the fuck? Like, that had just happened. Like what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Blame him. He didn't do nothing. That's the gun's fault. That's the one situation. It's not the shooter, it's the gun.
I will say, what the fuck are they honking at? Oh my god. This Love's parking lot that I'm at is just full of fucking semi trucks right now, and they are just clogging the driveway, so they're honking at each other. But
they're trying to get some lot lizards.
I guess so. I guess they're. Oh, am I trying to get some lot lizards? I mean, I've never actually seen a lot lizard, bro. From like for all the time that I spend at truck stations and truck stops, I've never seen a proper lot lizard. Or maybe I have, and I just didn't know. But for those of you guys, the folks at home, since this is a proper DGen stream, a lot lizard, as you probably guessed, is a prostitute that hangs out at truck stops. So like if you ever go to a Love's or a Pilot or a TA or a 19 or any of the like the truck stops, oftentimes, and there's some really good like truck stop meme pages on Facebook that like make fun of all this stuff, but a lot lizard is just a prostitute that lives at truck stops and tries and finds truck drivers, and you know they go and they bed down inside the cab where they got their fancy schmancy truck beds and things and go to town. But what we were talking about something. Oh yeah, we were talking about guns. I wanted to say like the only
and alcohol. Let's go.
Yeah, guns, fucking alcohol, and prostitutes, bro. This is a good stream. This is a good fucking stream. Thanks for hopping on here, broski. Hey, I want to see everyone in the chat. If you guys are able to put up a little cheers emoji, a little beer emoji, and let's fucking have some cheers for the boys. And let's do some drinking. Let's have some fun. And let's do some.
I don't know if happening. I think I might have drank all my beer. I might be in the fortunate. No. I might be out of beer. Check.
That's a pity. I am a third of the way through this bottle that I bought off you. This is great, bro. This shit is so fucking smooth. This goes down way too easy.
That's what I'm saying. That's a problem with that. It goes down way too smooth, so it's kind of scary to drink it. You drink too much of it, and it's just like, oh, that was good, and then it hits you, and it's like, oh, I'm fucked up.
We have to do a double take here. Mr. Just Live drove a limo and went into all sorts of shit kind of places. His neighborhood has also declined. If you guys see a bottle of lotion in the parking lot, it's probably Will's. There you go. Also, he had a Keltec PF9. He recommends that we do not buy it. I'm not a gun nut, but more of one of each kind. Bro, have you seen the new Keltec 5.7? It's like loaded by a stripper clip.
No, I don't fuck with Keltec, so
I don't normally fuck with Keltec from like a gun ownership perspective, but they made a really cool 5.7 recently that loads from the top using a stripper clip. The Keltec PR 5.7. It's meant for concealed carry. So let me do a little screen share here for all you guys. Yeah, pull that shit up, Jamie. Let's see. Okay, I have to. Oh, I gotta stop sharing that one, and then I have to click on the add this. So let's see. Keltec 5 or
don't show the CP.
Oh yeah, none of the CP. So Keltec makes a bunch of. I will say Keltec is pretty impressive because they make a whole bunch of weird guns for a whole bunch of weird reasons. Like, let's take a look at this right here. This is the Keltec PR 5.7. So I want to say it's a 10-round gun, and you load it with a stripper clip from the top. Oh shoot! It opened a new tab. Hang on. Show this tab instead. There we go. There you guys go. So this is the new Keltec gun. You load it from the top with a stripper clip, and it either holds 10 rounds or it holds 20 rounds. I don't remember. But yeah, it's a really weird and funky little super lightweight weapon. And I imagine it's snappy as hell because 5.7's a really like high velocity round. But this is pretty nifty. It's mostly Tupperware. It's mostly plastic, as Keltec is known to do, and it has a rotary barrel. So that's an interesting feature. Instead of like a barrel that will like tilt up or slide backwards or slide forwards during the shooting to chamber the next round, the Keltec barrel rotates. So that's interesting. But yeah, they make a whole bunch of cool weapon systems. Here's another Keltec 5.7 gun. This thing, let's see. Oh, it removed my screen share. Dang it. Where is my screen share? Share screen. Keltec 5.7. There we go. So this one is one that I colloquially or friendly like call the clam gun. You have to open it and load it like it takes a P90 magazine. Why will you not open? Oh, open in a new tab. Show this tab instead. So yes, I am over 18 years old. Hooray! So this is a really cool like pistol design because you pull on the mag release. Where is the mag release? It might be back here. And that might be the charging handle. Man, I don't even know where the mag release is. But anyways, the gun opens. It opens like a freaking clam, and you stick the magazine inside the clam's mouth, and then you like slam it shut. And now it's got 50 rounds of 5.7. Like you guys can see right here. This is a P90 5.7 magazine. And so Keltec was like, yeah, we're just going to build a gun around a magazine that other people make because we're fucking Keltec, and that's what we do, is we innovate based off of, like, whatever the fuck we feel like. Like, something, like, makes me think that, like, Keltec is, like, They're like they're the fucking degenerates of the gun world. They do a little bit of fucking everything. It's super weird, super cool. But they make a lot of really nifty guns and stuff. So
World War II, the Nazis, those little medication things, there's like meth pills.
The what?
In World War II, the Nazis had like little meth pills they'd give their troops.
Oh yeah. The Panzer Chocolate. They made methamphetamine chocolate.
Yeah, it's like they take those little pills and eat a bunch of them. It looks like someone took a bunch of those and it's like, let's make a fucking gun. Hell yeah, that's what it looks like. Like someone took a bunch of meth pills and there's like, let's make a gun. You want to make a handgun? Oh hell yeah, let's do a bunch of meth and we'll fucking figure it out.
Oh my god, bro. That's like that is kind of what Keltec is. But like I gotta give them props, man. They're like the only gun manufacturer that's actually like still innovating and coming up with new and fresh designs. Even though it's all crazy and like out of this world, they're sitting there like slamming Rippets and like bang energy drinks all day long, doing nothing but Adderall and fucking and Panzer Chocolate. You're absolutely fucking right, bro.
No.
Oh, Keltec also has a 22 Magnum. So yeah, this was before. I can't remember. Keltec made a gun in response to the FN57 that holds like 20 rounds in the magazine. Keltec was like, oh yeah, well we'll make a Keltec pistol that shoots 22 Magnum, and you can fit 30 bullets in the fucking magazine. So that was their response to that. It's pretty cool. Yeah, absolutely right. Just Live holds 30 rounds. And then also Moondog says there was a truck stop that at least before 2020 on Interstate 10, Texas-Louisiana border called Tiger Stop. They had a live tiger in the parking lot. Oh, that's interesting. I did not know that.
Oh, they don't have it anymore. That's most unfortunate. They don't have it no more.
Yeah, I know that Louisiana, they've got one of the mascots for their schools, I think over in Baton Rouge, is a tiger, I want to say, right?
State University, the Tigers. You know what their chant is? Oh, suck that tiger dick, bitch.
What?
Suck. For all the LSU fans out there, suck that tiger dick, bitch. If you're an LSU fan, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not an LSU fan. I'm a South Carolina Gamecock fan. But I know LSU. My dad used to live in Baton Rouge. So, suck that tiger dick, bitch.
Oh shoot! I just noticed we got Mr. Newtwo in the StreamYard. Wow, I don't know why it didn't make. Oh, it didn't make a sound because my headset's not. I apologize, Mr. Newtwo. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mr. Newtwo to the chats. Mr. Newtwo God Plankton. Hello, broski. I don't think I've seen you on stream before. What's up, dude?
Can you pick me up? I got you on my headset.
Yeah, we can hear you, bro. We can hear you.
Okay, cool. This is awesome. I mean, hey, how y'all doing? When you talk about guns, I get triggered. Crypto and guns. That's my 2 voting points. And the tiger, the tiger in Louisiana died, and they replaced it with like a stuffed tiger. Because I've been to that truck stop several times. And if you're ever out that way, it's on I-10, and they got like frozen boudin and all this other Cajun food out there. And it's like, just buy it, put it in a cooler, take it home, and Google how to cook it, and it's fucking phenomenal.
Oh, that's kick-ass, bro. I like that. Boudin is it's like rice sausage or something like that.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I like the smoked ones. I think the smoked ones are the best. There's like a steamed one, and I don't want to get too graphic. And the steam, it's like sucking potted meat out of a condom. I didn't like it at all.
Jesus Christ, bro.
But the smoked and the fried boudin and the grilled boudin is like phenomenal. Just don't get the steamed one. Don't get the steamed one.
All right, so go to the trucker stop place and try the boudin, but don't get the smoked one.
Don't get the steamed one. No, the steamed one sucks.
The sting one, all right.
But Caltech came out with that little 5.7 pistol that loads with the clip because California has magazine laws.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a difference between a clip, like an M1 Garand loads from the top down, right? So that was their bypass around the magazine laws for California, because it doesn't take a magazine. There's a clip that has all the bullets in it, and you just shove it down from the top.
Oh shit! So the whole thing was like a legal loophole, sort of like how they have the California compliant gun laws with the thumb hole stocks and all that.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick, man. Hell yeah.
Caltech is like, I know they make like, it looks like cheap plastic janky shit, but I got like probably 4 Caltechs, and they're just like next level thinking about how to get past the bullshit that people do.
I will say I got a lot of respect for the Caltech folks for doing that. By the way, guys, I cannot have my laptop and my internet plugged in at the same time. So in the very near future, I'm gonna have to cut this stream. It looks like I've got 21 minutes of battery left, so we've got about 15 minutes of streaming capability left. So just kind of keep that in mind as we go through here. But it's good to fucking see you, new to God Plankton, right? Is that how you say your name?
Yeah, I started off as like, I got into crypto like probably 6 or 7 days before the Pulse Chain sacrifice started. And my original name was New to Crypto, and then Papa Boner, if you guys know anything about crypto security, he's like the crypto security guy. He's like, hey, you need to change your name because being new to crypto is just a sign for fucking rape me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I changed it. I like the new to part, and I was like, well, there's the God whale, and there's all these other God fish and whatever, and I was like, I'm gonna be humble. I'm just gonna be the God Plankton. Like, I'm just gonna be just in the, yeah. So then
that's
after
awesome,
that,
bro.
I just spent, I rode that whole wave up and just kept buying it. I was buying the 40 and 50 cent hex, and then the bottom dropped out, and it's like, oh fuck, and I had to learn how to fucking DCA to lower the cost. So I've been DCAing across the whole fucking thing. Like, I've been here through the whole cycle, and I'm really, really excited about what's coming.
Hell yeah, man. Well, it's good to have you with us on stream and things. Hell yeah. It's good to finally meet you after so long of seeing you in the chat.
Yeah, you guys have been knocking it down, like all of y'all, everybody in the DJ roundtable. Honest sincerity, like you people can see through bullshit. Like, you can go online, do 10, 15 videos, and it'll look convincing, but where are you at? Like a couple of hundred now, 100 or so?
Oh,
like,
on views?
Yes. No, I mean like on shows.
Like, on shows?
Y'all can't do as many shows as y'all do and not be sincere about it. That's what people see.
Oh, as far as shows the DGen Roundtable's done, I would say it's probably around 300 shows. I want to say.
Yeah, you can't fake that.
Yeah. And like we're all like bros, and we've said this a bunch of times, but for the guys that this is the first time seeing, the DGen Roundtable is just a bunch of assholes that were like, hey, we all have ideas about what's going on. Let's just like talk about it. And then we just decided to start saving it on YouTube because we're like, oh, well, these are good videos. We want to be able to access it. So we were all like downloading and uploading these gigantic files onto our computers from like Telegram. And we're like, well, fuck that shit. Let's have YouTube do the file storage for us. And then from there, it just kind of turned into a stream thing. Cause we're like, fuck it, let's just do it live. And, if people want to watch, then people can watch. And that's where we found, where we're at right now. But yeah, I would say it's a pretty honest show. It's a bunch of
dude. It's fun. It's honest. It's sincere. It's accurate. I mean, it's where you want to be. It's where you feel comfortable.
Oh, it looks like Josh, you got a thought, broski?
Oh no, I'm just saying. Yep. Say it's good because it's number one. Just honesty is the best policy. Honesty is always.
I'm brutally honest. I can, like, if I'm starting to date a new girlfriend, like a new girl that she might be, I'll give her my phone numbers to my 2 last exes. like I'm the guy that comes out. I have references.
Oh, that's fucking great. Here, check my. It's like a resume almost. These are the
Yeah,
employers
they
I
know
was with
it's like,
last.
okay, do this and do this and do this, but do not give him an ultimatum. If you give him an ultimatum, you are fucking single.
Oh, that's freaking hilarious. We've got a. I want to hit these. I want to hit some of these chats real quick. Josh, I'm gonna mute you so we don't get some feedback. But when I see your mouth moving, or do it like a little hand signal when you want to talk, and I will click.
Dude, look, I just wanted to say that you guys are doing great. I love y'all. I've been watching y'all for years. Like, I don't want to like try to take over the show or anything, but if I can sign out and give you more battery life and more time, I have no problem with that.
Okie dokie, broski. It's been great having you on, Mr. New to God Plankton. Everyone, give a round of applause for New to God Plankton. It's been great having you, broski. Where can the folks find you, and what have you got going on in the near future?
I have absolutely nothing going on. I don't do anything on social media. I don't post. I don't do shit. I'm like the comic relief for other people's post on X and Twitter. I just pop up every now and then and say some smart ass shit and go back to work.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So
well, cool
keep
beans.
staking, keep DCAing, and keep stacking.
All right, we'll see you around, broski. We'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks for joining us tonight. Alrighty, and it's just us two chickens, Mr. Josh. Here we are.
Oh, now that everyone can hear me. No, I'm just joking.
All right, real quick, I'm gonna mute you. I'm gonna run through some chat shoutouts, and then we'll chit chat here for a second. So just stand by one moment, Josh. All right, so Mr. Moondog talking about started using a novelty 50-round magazine on his Glock 40 at the range just to save on the fingers, and the weight on all that thing corrected my trigger pull recoil to dead center, which is hilarious. For the folks that don't know, when you put 50 rounds of ammo in a magazine, the magazine weighs about 3 to 4 times more than what a normal Glock magazine is. So what that does is it moves your center of balance from like in the middle of your hand down to like underneath your hand. So when you fire, the weapon is heavier because there's way more bullets inside of it. And so it fixes problems. So there you guys go. That's fucking awesome. I love that worked for you, Moondog. And a reminder that we still give modafinil to pilots when we're being safe. Meth is put in gummy bears and prescribed to 10-year-olds under the name Desoxin, but I digress. Get the streamed on for a girl as a preview. Oh, there you guys go. I also met a couple other DGen guys in real life a couple times, and from all my observations and habitually high standards, they all have been really good guys for what it's worth. Absolutely right. The Moondog was one of the first Hexkins that I ever met in real life. I organized a meetup over in Dallas, and there was a ton of people that drove a long way to go and hang out at Jake's Bar and Beer, or Jake's Burgers and Beer. So shout out to Moondog for making the crazy trip up there. And I agree, broski. There's a whole bunch of degens and stuff. We got Mr. Just Live over here to quote Sami, there's no sucking toes in this vape cabal. Absolutely right. And we are joined by Funkmaster Hex, who says, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Good evening to you, Mr. Funkmaster Hex, the favorite Trailer Park Boys Julian of Hexico and the Degen Roundtable. We're glad to have you, broski. Glad to have you indeed. Mr. Josh, I am unmuting you, bro. It's almost time for us to wrap up the show and head back to our normal everyday life. Is there anything that you want to tell the folks at home before we sign off?
Oh yeah, so you gave me these shirts, the bad idea shirt. So the only problem I had with them was you got me you wear mediums, and so I don't know. I'm not saying I'm swole or nothing, but like I could not fit my arms, my water to them. So I had to cut off the sleeves because like physically, like I was ripping the sleeve off of it. So I was just like, bro, I have to cut this off. And I was like, dude, it was like strangling my arms. So like, get some larges next time if we make these, because like, I don't know. I go to the gym. I'm not that swole, but like, bro, it ain't it, bro.
That's oh no.
You go jumping next time.
My producer laptop has just shit the bed, so I have to kill the internet power, we have no producer right now, so I don't know why this stream is still running. That's interesting. I'm glad that it didn't totally shut off and everything go to hell there for a second. So I am charging my laptop up. This is an unusual scenario that has never happened to me before. We're kind of flying by the seat of our pants here.
Oh,
this is an interesting one. What's that?
It could be worse. You could have tree poop on your tootsies.
We could have tree poop on our tootsies. For the folks at home that don't know, tree poop is a pine cone, and you guys should go and check out that YouTube video, so that way y'all have a little bit of something to think about and to reference. Let me see. I have to click. Oh man, I'm undergoing production problems here, folks. We do it live, so something went wrong. Ensure you're connected to the internet. I have 6% available of battery. That should be enough to end the stream.
Do you have any losing words?
Do I have any what? Any words? Oh, I have words, and that's that. I'll make sure to get you some. I'll make sure to get you some large T-shirts, broski. I can make that happen. I know how to find them on the internet and things. Speaking of finding things, if the folks want to see more of your antics and hang out or catch you in the near future, is that something that you're interested in? Is meeting new people or chit chatting with folks?
I mean,
this is something.
Like on my Instagram is slide180, which is that little name. So like that is my Instagram. I normally do drift photography and/or drifting, depending. So especially car related stuff is my Instagram. On my Facebook, I don't really keep private for my friends and stuff like that. My YouTube is just remixes and stuff, so it's not slide180. And if you want to follow my band that I released the music on, is NRDJN Norden. NORDJN is black metal. You have all the stuff. It's upside down. You get the gist of it. It's not like you can read it anyway. NORD black metal. It's hard to read because it's black metal. Just like Norden. Stick your finger in your butt.
Oh yeah, this one isn't much clearer either.
Yeah, say it. When it comes to heavy metal logos in general, pretty much indecipherable.
Yeah, that is kind of the theme, isn't it? Is like make these things as hard to read as possible. All right, let me see.
It could have been more indecipherable, but it's not.
Yeah. Okay. I have to. All right, I'm trying this boot up process. So we'll see if. All right, let's see. Is the internet on? Okay, the internet is turning on. I'm gonna let the internet turn on and do its thing, and then I have to open my laptop and I have to close the stream fast as fuck before my laptop shuts off. So this is an interesting process. I've never had to deal with this before because my phone is not signed into the producer chair. I can't stop the stream from my phone, so we're kind of like trapped in limbo.
You're trying to figure out how to click
We're stuck streaming. We're stuck here, bro. It's not a terrible problem to have. It's just like I have to sit and let my laptop charge until it's able to compete with the internet, because my little car power divider thing, it can only power the internet or it can power my laptop. It cannot power both. So I'm a little bit bamboozled here, which I don't know if it's a function of the power divider or if it's a function of the splitter thing. So I'm thinking if I like run a cord from the battery over to my laptop directly, then that might work. But we'll see. All right, let's see here. This is gonna be a quick outro. I've got my laptop up. I'm logging in. Boom, 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 boom. Something. What's that? Yeah. All right. I am okay. The website is loading in. I want to thank you all for spending your valuable time with us here on the DGen Roundtable. As Ancient Jay often says, we know that time is your most valuable asset, and we appreciate you spending all of that time right here with us. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Will Stevenson, but more importantly, you have been watching the DGen Roundtable. Mr. Producer, that's me. Go ahead and get that trigger finger ready, because it's time to remind all the folks at home to remember to DGen responsibly. Oh, I didn't get the fucking mouse right. To DGen responsibly!